followers. So I'm still working on this 10 Tech Pegasus control program here and there. I figured it's free to get the reflected watts out, which is the SWR watts. So I got that working. And to do that, I just added some more code to this Python code here. And so now I know when the transmitter's keyed, I get an 84 coming down. And after I know I'm transmitting, I will then request the reflected power here by sending out this ASCII command to the Pegasus. And then asynchronously, I'll look for that return, which is going to be an R character here. And then once I get the R character, decimal 82, then I know I got reflected power back, and I will put that into a variable in this object called watts reflected. So that's how that works, and then we'll pull it back up. So here we can take a peek at some of the code that does that, and let's see, the get S meter part is where, here it is. So right now I look at watts coming back, so these are all encoded in my program, and I can get back, say, response SM for S meter, response watts forward, response watts returned. So there I'll take a look, and if the S meter is -1, that means then we're transmitting. So then I will set peak watts to 0, and really all I care about is peak watts. What's my peak on my SSB or my AM envelope if I'm trying to transmit AM, and return that. And then I added the SWR here, so that does seem to work. It doesn't, the SWR on this Pegasus does not seem to agree with my SWR on an actual SWR meter from Drake, an old Drake meter, but well, that's how things go. So let me show you how this works. That might be more fun. So now the program's running. If I set transmit power, say to 5 watts here, and I'm on 40 meters, let's go to some other frequency that's not going to interfere with anybody. Let's see here. All right, there's nobody transmitting there, so let's go to 10 watts, transmit power, enable the transmitter. So now if I tune the transmitter, you'll see what's going on here. So now I'm getting 10 watts out and 6 watts back. That's pretty bad. So what if I go transmit power 15 watts? Okay, so I'm getting 8 watts back. I'm not sure this is right, so I'm going to now tweak the antenna tuner and tweaking it down for SWR. That's not really changing. Okay, yeah, it's matching, I suppose. Reflectance down to 3 watts, 2 watts. I'm just turning the knob on the antenna tuner. Okay, down to 0. Yeah, I guess it works. Anyway, so this is good. Now I can just use the antenna tuner and tune the watts down, reflected watts down to nothing. Okay, transmit power 15. Let's go to transmit power of 30 watts. And I'm going to try and take out the reflected watts here. So my meter's actually going up a little bit, saying that I'm not in residence, or I have reflected watts on the watt meter, and I can take this down a little more. So something's out of kilter. Either this is bad on the Pegasus, or my watt meter is bad. But anyway, that works. Let's go up to like a higher wattage of 60 watts. So it's saying I still get reflected. I'm going to try and take this down a bit more by tweaking it. Okay, it's saying I'm getting a lot back on my meter here. So I can't quite get this right. On my watt meter, it's saying I got a bunch coming back. Okay, now that's not so bad. 6 watts. I'm not sure which one's right. I guess I gotta try a different watt meter. I have a couple watt meters here, see which one is working right. Anyway, looks like I have some issues here still to figure out. Yeah, so when I zero it out on the meter, on the watt meter, I still get stuff reflected on this thing. So either the Pegasus is out of calibration or watt meter's whacked. I'm not sure which. They're both sort of in agreement, but not really. That's a lot of watts coming back. I'm trying to get this thing down a bit. Well, anyway, kind of boring for you to watch this, but that's what I'm doing. Appears to work somewhat. Anyway, okay, well, thanks for watching. Yeah, I also added this RX button here so that you can hear the actual receiver if you're going remote, but I don't have a sound card yet. And I'm not sure when I'm going to run this thing. Right now I'm running this thing on Mac OS, but if I run this on a Pi, I got code in here to actually make this work. So you hit RX, it'll transmit the mic audio from the computer onto the speaker of your browser and you can hear the radio. So that's a feature that I got to put in. I have the frequency up down working where you can hold this stuff and it will increment, decrement. So this project's about done. Thank goodness. It takes a lot of time. Anyway, that's about it. So I can tune this way now. Anyway, the band seems kind of dead. Yeah, nothing's really working here. Can't hear much. So things are pretty dead. Well, this looks good. Anybody on here? There's somebody. So now I can tune this thing without using a tuning control remotely just by holding these down. It doesn't tune very fast, but maybe I could speed that up a little bit. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Trying to get this guy in here. Yep, the tuning knob works a lot better than the browser. But if you're remote, I guess you want to tune. That's how to do it. I should put one here. We just click to tune it. And this thing, you hold it down, but I should put one here to click tune it. Go that way too. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day.